Hey guys, it's Nikki Momo here and welcome back to my channel. If you guys remember in my last video, I ended up getting my hands on the Prism palette by Anastasia when I went out on my errands a few days ago and I stopped by Winners. Hence why I got my hands on the Subculture palette to do the previous video. And today's the day where I can finally test it out. It's been sitting on my shelf. I probably have never swatched this palette, even in Sephora. I think I did swatch a color, and I think it was either Dimension or Throne, which is a green or purple shade. My best friend was really obsessed with this palette when it first came out, and when I went over her house the one time, she had it sitting there, and she was like, swatch it! Swatch it! So I did. And it was really pretty, but I didn't swatch any of the other colors. I also don't know anyone else who has the Prism palette for me to be like, can I test out this palette for my curiosity? And so I did see a few reviews on Winners Instagram, and there was a buckle of people saying, I've got Prism, and there's people like, I got Subculture, and I'm just sitting there going like, I don't have any of those, and I can't seem to find it. But I gave up hope because every time I went to Winners or Marshalls, they were never there. They were never there. So I figured, I missed my chance, but whatever. Turns out, when I went to my errands and I ran into Winners and found them, I was like, oh my god. And so I ended up grabbing this so quickly, and then I messaged my friend and I was like, which palette did you want? And she wanted Subculture. So I tested out. You guys saw that. If not, the link is down below in the description box of how I did a comparison video with the Subculture palette versus the dupe palette that everyone claimed it was from Makeup Revolution. You should check out and see the results. If you guys know, I did do a review video of the Norvina palette, which is the first Anastasia palette or product I've ever owned from the company. And I love it. I've used this quite a few times, but lately I've been actually using the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette by Tarte a lot. If I have to pick out of the two, I could see myself using the Norvina palette because I love the purple shades, but honestly, I'm very excited to be testing out this Prism palette. First, I will be doing some swatches, and then after that, I will be creating a look because you know how it is. I gotta work, I need a face. So let's get started on the review. First off, I would like to point out the packaging on this is very soft. It's a different texture feeling compared to the Subculture and the Norvina palette. Like, even the Norvina palette's the newest one, and it's just the same package as probably the Soft Glam and the Renaissance. But this, it's like a whole other world. It's like a box I just don't want to get rid of. Though, I have kept a lot of my palette boxes because they are so pretty. Makes me feel like this whole new packaging is symbolizing this is going to be a limited edition palette. I don't think it is. Ever since it came out, it's still here. Like, it's still available on the website, and it's still available in Sephora, and clearly it's available at Winners. So I get weary when it says a limited edition. The only palette I've seen that has been a limited edition and didn't stick around for very long, though it came back for a bit, is the Make Believe in Yourself palette. That came, stayed, and then disappeared. But now it's back because I saw on Sephora's like Make Believe in Yourself vault box. It is on their website for $234 here in Canadian, and the palette's there. So if you want the palette, gotta get the box. The one thing I like about the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, they are cruelty-free, recyclable, but the shelf life is 6 months, though usually makeup can last a lot longer if you take care of it very well. Has all the ingredients at the back, and a little picture to show you what the shades look like from the back. Every palette I try to open, I end up almost dropping it. It comes in this really nice velvety packaging on the palette, and I love it. And I love how people complain about how it gets dirty very easily, but I enjoy it. I really do. I also like how it's the only palette so far that is completely different from the other palettes. When it comes to imagery, it's got this beautiful metallic design of Prism. I think is really cool. And then the Anastasia logo is just shift down to the bottom. I really hate how this sticks. Like I do. I don't know why, but I do. And I really want to take it off, but it needs to be on there because that's just how I am. It comes with a plastic sheet. Here are all the shades. I'm loving this neon shade here. It looks absolutely phenomenal. And that green and orange is amazing. Comes with a weedy little mirror. And it's got a clear sticker on top to keep it protected. I usually keep all clear sheets on mirrors. I never take them off. I don't know why. Also, I don't really use the mirrors to do makeup. I always use a washroom mirror when I'm at hotels, or I bring my own mirror out wherever I'm gonna do my makeup in the house. Comes with this little brush here. I don't know about you, but I've been using it and I quite enjoy it. It does a good job blending out your eyeshadows, also fluffing it out, giving a nice soft look. I don't know. I wish for the sake of it being a Prism palette, they should make the shades like little triangles just to fit the theme, but I get it. They don't want to go too crazy. It comes with 7 shimmer shades and 7 mattes. I'm going to swatch the first row and then I'm going to work on the second one. So for the first 4, we have Lucid, Eden, Unity, and Sphinx. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I didn't get a whole lot of Sphinx, but it's a really nice light brown shimmer shade. Oh my god, Lucid is a white with a hint of yellow in it. That is so stunning. I know I'm gonna butcher the name of this, pretty sure, but the last 3 from the top row is Osiris, Sphere, Obsidian. Ooh. Oh my god. Osiris. So nice. Sphere's a little chalky, but I kind of expected it for being a real neon yellow. And the black. What else is there to say? Sometimes they're a hit and miss. It's got good pigment for like a millisecond. And for the bottom row, the first 4 are Dimension, Parallel, Pyramid, and Throne. Throne's a really dark green. I'm so excited. Oh, I got into the yellow. I'm gonna have to swatch Throne again because can't really see it. Okay, so it's a really nice metallic green, but that's so nice. And that gold, Pyramid, holy baloney. Oh my gosh, it's a really nice gold. And then we have that silver and brown. Oh my god. I love that silver. It's such a beautiful silver. And the last 3 for the bottom row are Saturn, Eternal, and Lure. Oh my goodness. Those are so nice. Eternal is a really great light copper. And Lure is not bad. I really like that shade. It's a nice one. For looks today, I want to go something crazy. Something like to pop out while I'm at work today for my customers. Alright, my face is already ready to go. If you guys couldn't tell earlier in the video. I wiped off my arm without deciding what kind of look I want to go into today. So we're going to take a look at the palette. I think, because we're in fall, I want to go, no. I honestly don't know what I want to go into. I want to use certain colors, but then I'm like, no, I want to use this color, and then it's a whole mess. Okay, I think I'm gonna go into this sphere color here, and I think I'm gonna put that in the outer corner of my eye here and blend it all out. My lighting is kind of bad here, and I really need to have it bright, so I need my light on. This still has a bit of green from the Subculture palette. So now my eye finally has all the green little tinted in it, and then there's pure yellow, which is what I wanted. And I like it. I like this side a whole lot better. I should have cleaned my brush first before getting into it. I'm gonna have to mix it up a little bit because there's no way I'm going to remove this eye and then reapply stuff. So I'm just gonna go in with Tamed, dab a little bit in it. Shoot, I just dropped something. Dab it once gently, and I'm gonna go over. Okay, so it's still like really muddy on one side. Like this is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a greenish yellow, and then there's this disastrous muddy look I'm going for. But there's no way I can even out. For some reason, this eye seems to be really good, and then this eye seems to be better, and then they have like a moment where they'll switch places, but for some reason it's still super muddy. The yellow isn't as vibrant, but we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna go in with the black shade here and just gently put it on the outer corner of my eye.
Sure, again, you're not using a ton of pressure, and really just use feather strokes to kind of blend that color into the other colors. So essentially, it just looks like one shade and like this beautiful gradient.
Do you guys ever watch makeup videos while you're doing your makeup? That was totally unexpected when she's like, make sure when you are blending out your eyeshadow into the crease, as I'm doing that, just don't put a lot of pressure. I was slightly putting a lot of pressure. Thanks, Tati! I'm loving this look. I was even like gonna go with this look, but I'm digging this look. I really like this look. I would say pyramid, but pyramid is a really nice gold, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a crazy color I want to put into, but I really just want to do a look solely based on this palette. Though I grabbed the Subculture palette for that green just to even out the muddiness on this side. We're gonna go in with pyramid. Might as well use it. So I'm just using the end of this brush here, and I'm just gonna tap it onto my eyelid. I can't use that brush, so I'm gonna grab my favorite one that will help me get through this, which is this brush that I've mentioned quite a few times during my videos when I make looks. There we go, whole lot better. I'm gonna go in with Throne, and I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so I am gonna go put some eyeliner and mascara, and I will show you the finished look. And now, what do I think about the Prism eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills? I absolutely love this palette. I mean, I had to grab some of the green from the Subculture palette because there was some leftover residue from the look I was creating yesterday, and it kind of just made my look a little more grungy, so I had to match. But even from matching out the best I can, I really love the green and the neon yellow mixed with black. It looks absolutely stunning, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror and it looks great. I love it. If I had to pick palettes that I absolutely love so far, it is definitely the Prism palette and the Norvina palette. I don't think I'll buy the Modern Renaissance palette. Why? I have the dupe, if you guys don't remember, but it's also really neutral to me, and I kind of go for that on certain palettes, and then I kind of don't. And for that one, I'm just gonna have a hard pass. The only time I'll probably ever buy the Modern Renaissance palette if I actually see it at Winners, since the Subculture palette was there. I love the colors. I find this absolutely gorgeous, easy to work with than the Subculture. Subculture was a little hard for me to work with, but honestly, I love it. I think it's great. Not a lot of fallout. There was not a lot of fallout that I had, maybe because I didn't grab a lot of product. Kickback, yes, obviously. It's kind of the way of the Anastasia palette, but this had barely any fallout. I'm going to admit that. I think it would work a hell of a lot better if I had a setting spray to put on my brushes. I ran out and I really didn't have anything else to put as like my backup. But all in all, I love this palette. I think it's great. I'm glad I waited to pay $30 for it instead of $55 to $60 in Canadian. I'm really happy to stumble it in Winners. Downside is if I didn't like this palette, I can't return it. Actually, no, that's not true. Winners has a really good return policy. They said if I don't like it, I can always come back and exchange it for store credit. But that is it for the review, and I hope you like it because I've heard mixed reviews with Prism, but I'm really happy with the two Anastasia palettes that I do own for myself. If you guys like this review of the Anastasia Prism palette that I purchased at Winners, please give this video a nice like, and if you want to follow me on my other social media accounts, all the links are down below in the description box as well. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below for more videos such as these, cosplay shenanigans I'm doing in the future, crafting videos, makeup get ready with videos, and much more content I'll be doing in the future. And as always, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you all in my next video.